Hello everyone, my name is Grace and I am here to talk to you about prayer and fasting. Prayer and fasting is something that I have been doing now regularly as part of my devotion time. In fact, about 15 years ago, I sensed that the Holy Spirit wanted me to set aside one day in the week where I would fast and listen to God specifically about my ministry and for bringing the needs of other people, urgent needs, before Him. And so even up until today, I still, when I can, most times, set aside the one day to pray and fast. Why fast? The thing about fasting is that fasting makes us humble ourselves before God. It is a sacrifice that we make because we give up our food. And I believe that God recognized that sacrifice and it gets His attention. When we look at the reasons in the Bible why people were fasting, there was an urgent need, or there was a crisis at hand, or somebody was about to launch into their ministry or looking for direction. If you think about Jesus, 40 days and 40 nights in the wilderness before his ministry. I'm not saying that you should do that, by the way, 40 days and 40 nights. And he does that, which is amazing. And then we see the Spirit of the Lord comes upon him in a mighty way. We see Paul after the road to Damascus and he's blind. He prays and fasts for those 3 days. And then in Acts chapter 13, we see church leaders praying and fasting. In fact, Barnabas and Saul are set aside for ministry. So fasting not only humbles us, but it helps us to listen to God. It helps us to pray and focus without distractions, and God acts in an extraordinary way. So how can you fast? If you've never fasted before and you would love to try, you can start by giving up one meal a day, maybe your breakfast, and in that time be intentional, have a prayer need that you want to speak to God about, and pray, read the scriptures, but don't forget to listen. Listen to what the Spirit might be saying to you. Fasting is not a one-off thing that you do. Fasting is usually a continuous thing that you do until you hear from God. And so I encourage you, why not fast and pray as part of your spiritual discipline?